Stop here first, and you can see them only at Rossi's, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Get ready for a half hour of highlights. It's Rossi's Comedy Showcase.
Life is good. Stevie Ray's in the house. Took the hat off. You're relaxing. Life is good. You went from Stevie Ray to General George Custer. Okay. This is cool. Here we are. I got to be honest with you, Ray, you must have felt damn secure up here. But I'm feeling a little bouncy on this pallet, okay? A little scary. Mark's going to be wherever the extra board is. Hello. Wow. Yeah. Originally, I am from Michigan, and recently moved not too long ago. Just couldn't take the winters. I came back here, obviously, for the holidays to be around family and that sort of thing, but had to move south. Just couldn't take the winters. Living in Toledo now, and I love. Oh, it's balmy. It is nice. Probably 3 or 4 degrees warmer than Detroit. I'll tell you. Nice Toledo. Oh, people live there, dude. You're just staring at me like, no way. People really live there? Whoa. Yeah, loving Toledo. The weird part is I moved down there because I bought a place. Hadn't had my own place in quite a while, and it was really it was a weird kind of a situation. Hadn't had my own place in quite a while, and in the process of buying my own place, discovered something else. Found out I had good credit. Okay. When I called the mortgage broker to find out the process and what I had to do, I gave her the information, and she says, I'll call you back in a few hours. She calls me back and says, Mark, are you sitting down? I'm going, oh, this doesn't sound good. And she says, your credit score came in at 809. And I'm like, you give me a couple months, I will get that up. I swear to God, okay? Because I'm thinking out of 1,000, that's like a B minus, okay? She said, no, 809 is phenomenal. We can underwrite anything you want. And I'm thinking, okay, great. It's going to get me a place to live. It's going to get me a mortgage. Big deal. If it's that great, there's got to be something else that I can benefit from this credit score. So I've come up with a T-shirt, just one for me. Not going to try and sell it to you. And across the chest, it just says, Equifax 809. Oh, yeah. I wear that out. There's always 1 or 2 gals looking at me going, oh, 809. He is not that fat. We could buy some credit with that. We could get a treadmill or do something with that credit. I f***ed that joke up. Okay, that's all right. I was so excited. Stevie, I'll take care of this one. Okay. No problem. Life is good, though. Got my house now. I'm dating this cool gal. I'll tell you what. I'm dating a gal now. I'll tell you what. I know, and I met her in a place I never meet women. I was on an airplane flight from Pittsburgh. And normally, if I'm on an airplane flight, never fails. I'm next to 2 other guys that are just as big as me, fighting for elbow and shoulder room, or some guy who hasn't seen a shower in about 2.5 days and got there by way of the Greyhound bus station, okay? This gal sits down next to me, and I'm like, holy smokes. She's a burner. She is on fire, okay? And she doesn't whip out the book and start to ignore me right away, which is a good sign, And we talked the entire flight, and we got, we had things in common, and we got along, and we get to the baggage department, and she gives me her business card with her home phone number on the back of it, and I call her, I ask her out. A couple nights later, I go to pick her up. Who answers the front door? A little 9-year-old girl. I said, you are such a cutie. Is your mommy home? She goes, yes, my mommy's home, but you're here for Grammy. I'm dating a grand MILF. And I'm loving it. Life is good, people. Life is very good. In fact, it's life. Everything's coming together. Got the house, got the grand MILF. I'm walking again. That's the cool part. Not that long ago, I had major knee surgery, and I'll tell you what happened. I was in Louisville, Kentucky, and stairs plus ice equaled. Does that hurt? Completely ruptured the patella tendon in my right knee. I heard it snap. Went down 7 granite steps on the way down to the sidewalk down below. I know there was 7 because my goddamn head counted them on the way down, people. Had surgery 4 days later, followed by 8 weeks of semi and complete immobilization of the leg, followed by 8 more weeks of, oh boy, PT, physical therapy. Or PT, pain and torture. By applause here tonight, how many folks have been through physical therapy at one point or another? Holy shit. I feel like Jerry Lewis on Labor Day weekend here. When you walk, show me a number. Good grief. Boy, that Canope, he's a funny bastard, but he draws a lot of really clumsy-ass people, I'll tell you what. You guys are all looking at the paper. Hey, that Canope guy's in town. Let's go see his ass. Here we go. Man. But the thing is, when it came to physical therapy, I had no idea what was involved. I'd never been through physical therapy before, and when I heard the doctor prescribing physical therapy to me, the only word that I was on drugs. Okay, I was on painkillers. I was digging the Vicodin. The only word that made sense to me was the word therapy. I'm thinking, that's great. We're going to make leather wallets together, clay pottery ashtrays. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for. Oh, more people than that saw the movie Ghost. I'm out here busting my ass. 7 chicks here in a van. Oh, that was good. It's very good. I can almost see Whoopi. What's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, pardon the out of me. Let's get something straight right now, okay, darling? Okay? I could say there was 11 of you, and the joke would have got the same laugh. There's not one damn person here counting you guys off, okay? Got news for you. I might say Walmart later and mean Kmart. It ain't gonna make a difference. Guess we won't be using a whole lot of that on the cable TV show, will we? Oops. I just see people flicking channels. Hey, that Cosby's comedy show. Beep, 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 beep. Fat, beep, 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 beep. 7 mother. Wow. Nice place. Want to get reacquainted with things. Haven't been here in a while. Want to catch up on the news, see what's been happening in the greater metropolitan Muskegon area. Is that general enough for you people right here? Okay, general greater metropolitan Muskegon. Figured I'd do that by picking up a copy of your newspaper. The Muskegon Chronicle. There's a plethora of knowledge. Yes. How many folks read the Chronicle today? People just staring at me like, we don't read at all. If it ain't on CNN or TNN, it did not happen. It's a cute little paper, people. It is emphasis on the word, little. I've had thicker church newsletters, for God's sakes. I'll tell you what, I got a copy of the paper, the Chronicle, a little machine, little box I sell me, you know what I'm talking about? I put my money in, opened up the door, grabbed out what I thought was a newspaper. Turned out I had 11 of them. Would you look at that? Wow. Wish I could be around here on Sunday. Get a copy of that big fat bastard. Wow. But I read the whole Chronicle today. I had that much time to kill when I got to town. I had plenty of time. I was just 3-4 minutes later, I was done. I saw the Chronicle. Read a classified ad in your Chronicle today, the Chronicle paper. Classified ad that caught my eye that read, "For sale, make offer. 2-carat diamond engagement ring. Never worn." Bitch. Like, man, I wouldn't want that guy delivering my mail. Be very quiet. You guys like the voices? You like the impressions, that kind of thing? Thanks. Yeah, I wish I did more. I'm working on a new impression, though, being originally from the Detroit area. This is my impression of a Detroit police officer. Do we have any police officers here this evening? We do? Where? Well, apparently he's undercover. Guys back there. Oh. My impression, Detroit cop. Here we go. My impression. Here we go. Stop or I'll. Oh, people. I was in Midland not too long ago. Midland, Michigan, home of Midland Dow Corning, where they make. What do they make? Who said it? Right here, front row. Breast implants. Yes. Good for you. Good for you. No one. People usually work on that for 30 seconds or a minute, and they blank out. No one gets that right. They do, though. They make breast implants up there. It's a big boob factory, my friends. No. The boobs aren't that big, okay? It's a big factory, okay, where they make boobs. It's a big boob factory, conveyor belt shooting jet. As far as the eyes can see. I know, I took the tour. Twice. And it was kind of weird. I was in Indianapolis just a few months ago, and I was doing my show, and I got to this particular story about breast implant, and I asked the crowd, what they make in Midland, Michigan. Does anybody know Midland Dow, blah, blah, blah. And a guy on one side of the room, he yelled out, Tupperware! And a woman over here yelled out, boobies! But it came out real close together. It was like, Tupperware boobies! I'm like, that would be so cool. Good night, honey. Night, pumpkin. Because you got to burp the boobies. I hate the snow. Hate snowmobiles. Oh, my God. This gal right here gasped when I said, oh, no. I liked him for bitching out the group of 6, but now I hate him. Hear me out. I don't hate people who snowmobile. God bless you. If that's what you want to do with your life, God bless you. I hate the machines. I'll tell you why. Next month, it'll be a whole year. Year ago next month, January, I was in Traverse City doing a corporate event. I was very late going up on stage that night. They were way behind schedule. I didn't get on stage till about 12:30 in the morning. By the time I finished my set, got down off stage, had a drink or two, visited with a couple of folks, got paid, got back to my room, decompressed, and fell asleep. It was almost 4:30 in the morning. At approximately 6:08 a.m., I was awakened to why? Why hasn't someone invented a muffler for these machines? That's what I want to know, people. Is it an option? Do you have to pay a little extra? Because pay the money. Incredible. I tossed and turned for the better part of an hour, 45, 50 minutes. I finally gave up. Packed up my suitcases, checked out of the hotel, went to the front desk, just got my butt out of Traverse City. Drove about 10 miles before I realized I'm almost out of gas, stopped in a town called Mesick, Michigan. Oh, you guys think I'm clowning? No, this is for real. Stop at the gas station. Notice I said the gas station. I believe it was a BP. I'm not sure. I will check with my my table of consultants here. Thank you very much. Okay, I appreciate that. Of course, we want accuracy here because it wouldn't make the joke funny if it was a freaking Sunoco. God bless you. I believe we only had a consensus of 5 out of 6 here said it was a BP. One is abstaining the vote, going, sure. Fill up my gas tank as I'm going in to pay for my fuel. Who walks in right behind me? The Michelin Man. He's like, this guy's wearing like 11 layers of snowmobile clothes. As I'm waiting for my change from the clerk inside at the counter, he's reaching across my chest, trying to get the clerk's attention, waving his arms, bumping into me, and he's asking the clerk for, I kid you not, a snowmobile trail map. I said, you've got to be kidding me. You mean to tell me they actually make a map to tell you where you can and cannot? Neat. It's like, yeah, man, we've been having fun all morning. I said, since about 6:08 by my count there, Twinkie. He's like, whatever. So I asked the clerk if she would also get me a snowmobile trail map. And she did. I went back to Traverse City in May. I planted trees. Lots and lots of trees. Whoever gets this gig next year will be neat. Is that an M80? Mm-mm. Maple. Night.
Rossi's, the place to go for comedy and live entertainment. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Laugh your off with some of the funniest comedians from around the country, starting at 8:30 p.m. So you can get a seat, come in early. On Friday and Saturday, after the great laughs, great music hits the stage with West Michigan's finest bands. And if you're looking for laughs and great entertainment, you know where to come. It's Rossi's.
Hello, I'm Ken Ferrier from Port City Property. In today's market, there's a need for a different kind of real estate company. With the people losing their jobs in West Michigan and the need for savings of their equity, people need to look at alternative ways to sell their home and maybe stay involved themselves. The seller knows the home better than anybody, and they can help to sell the home and at the same time save a lot of money on commission. We also have a full service program at a flat rate fee. This also saves you a lot of money. But you get the benefits of having the real estate agent show the property and do the full service. So give us a call.
He's been on the Best Damn Sports Show, period. Been at Comedy Central. He just won the reality series on CBS called Fire Me, Please. Please welcome to the stage, it's Rob Little.
Hello, those are fabulous. What's up, bald brother in the back? How you doing? I know there's one over here. There he is. That's three of us. We find one more, we can start our own band now. Call ourselves the Foreskins or something. That'd be awesome. Just, woo! It's coming to your town. I don't mind being bald, though. I look at it this way. Look at all the money we saved by not going on dates. Seriously, I got a lot of money. So this is really nice coming to Muskegon. This is old people. This is you can move. You don't have to live here. There's roads, an airport I saw. You can leave whenever you want. I live in LA, but I'm originally from Detroit. What up, mother? And it's nice being here. That's actually a lie. I actually grew up in the cheese capital of Michigan. Anybody know where that is? No, Michigan, you crackerhead. Jesus. Wisconsin. It's not Wisconsin, Michigan, darling. I don't know if you know that's a state, too. That's a... Your boobs jiggle when you laugh. That's a nice option. Woo. So that's nice. So no, of Michigan. Does anybody know where the cheese capital is? Nobody? Nobody's ever heard of the cheese capital of Michigan? It's Pinconning. It's located right up by Bay City, Saginaw. Yeah. If you don't know where it is, like we always use this map, retarded, you know. So, like, when I moved to Detroit, everybody was always asking me where it was, so I made up my own map, and you guys could totally feel free to use this if you want. Okay, you see this hole right here? That's Detroit. You take this crack up, that's I-75. These three zits, that's Flint, Saginaw, and Bay City. And then this hair, that's Pinconning, right there. Right on the bay. Nice. I haven't did that joke in a long time. So it's fun. So it's nice being back home. I get to see all my family. They haven't seen me for a while. I've lost a little weight. I've lost like 35 pounds. Oh, yeah. Thanks. Thanks. Hot now. And it's nice being skinny. But I don't know why we put so much emphasis on our bodies anyways, though, you know? I mean, women should, but guys, I don't. Really? I mean, in my opinion, I think our bodies are just a vehicle for our brains. And I got to tell you, I don't mind driving an SUV. I really don't. Sure, it holds a lot of gas, and it's got these handles, you know, but it seats six comfortably. Yeah, ladies. Jump on, soccer moms. No soccer moms in this town? All right. Moving on. So I started working out. I started working out for two reasons. One, you ever see a commercial and you think they're talking right to you? Like, have you ever seen that one with a duck and it's always saying, Affleck, hate those commercials, because that isn't what I thought he said the first time, you know? I'm sitting at home shoveling Cheetos in my face, and all of a sudden I hear back fat. I'm like, what? You know that stuff that follows you around, you never seem to get rid of it? Back fat. I'm like, what? I better lose some weight. The clincher, though, was this one time I was watching this episode of Cops that I was on, and totally forgot. One night I got drunk, and they beat me, and my episode was on, and I'm watching, and they got my wife beater T-shirt ripped right off of me, and I'm naked, and I'm in handcuffs, and I'm watching this, and all of a sudden I noticed they blurred out my boobies. Which embarrassing for a guy, you know? My grandma's like, what's your sister doing on TV? Shut up, Grandma.
Hello, I'm Ken Ferrier from Port City Property. In today's market, there's a need for a different kind of real estate company. With the people losing their jobs in West Michigan and the need for savings of their equity, people need to look at alternative ways to sell their home and maybe stay involved themselves. The seller knows the home better than anybody, and they can help to sell the home and at the same time save a lot of money on commission. We also have a full service program at a flat rate fee. This also saves you a lot of money. But you get the benefits of having the real estate agent show the property and do the full service. So give us a call.
All right, we do have comedy here every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Saturday. And of course, on Wednesday nights, we usually have the karaoke, so stick around for that. And then every Friday and Saturday, we have different comedians also, and live band on both those nights.
So anyways, you guys have been pretty fun. I have a website also. It's roblittle.com. Check it out if you get a chance. I got a lot of videos on there. Yep, Little. Don't let the last name fool you, ladies. That's right. It's tiny. I was just on this new reality show this summer, too. I don't know if anybody got a chance to see it. It was called Fire Me, Please. And I know a couple of my buddies saw it. And it's a new reality show where they took a few of us around the country, and they put us in real jobs. And we started work at 9 in the morning, and we had to try to get fired as close to 3 p.m. as we could. Oh, my God. When you don't give a shit, it is fun, man. It was so fun. They put me in this barbecue restaurant down in Louisville, Kentucky. And I know we have rednecks here. But we're just posers compared to those. Like, they are the real deal down there. And I'm working with this little 18 and 21-year-old, and they give me, the owners are all in on this. They know what's going on, and they're not there. They're watching on the hidden cameras, right? So I go in, and they give me this, little note card of all these employees' pet peeves. So they didn't like drinkers or smokers or know-it-alls and all this. So the first thing I do, I walk in with a cigarette in my hand, and I tell the guys, hey, guys, I've been out all night drinking, and I got the so don't expect a lot out of me today. I don't. They're like, you go out drinking before you start a new job? And I'm like, well, it's a restaurant. How hard can it be? I mean, you rednecks are doing it. They hated me. It was awesome. One of them had a nickname. He was called Torch, so I kept calling him Flamin'. Oh, good old boys do not like that, man. One time they were mopping the floor, and I just come running out of nowhere and slid across it. And then I fell down and started crying. I don't know why. Just told them I was drunk. One lady came in to get something to eat, and she's like, hey, what's good to eat here? And I'm like, nothing. And then she ordered a sandwich, and I took a bite of it and put it back on her tray. And she's like, I don't want that. I'm like, you'll take it. It's good, you know? They had to cut that part out. They cut that out because she was swearing a lot. She was swearing a lot. My favorite thing, though, that happened all day was there's the owner, like I said, the owners are all in on it, and they're watching on the camera. So I know they're, watching everything I do all day, right? And there's pictures up of the owners. And the one I met, he's super cool. So I go up to one of his pictures, and I know he's watching. And I go to the manager, I go, hey, who's this dorky-looking guy? And the manager goes, oh, that's one of the owners. Isn't he queer-looking? All I could think of was, oh my God, I'm not the only one getting fired today. couldn't believe he said it. But what's really cool about the show is they put you up against somebody else, and whoever gets fired closest to 3 wins 25 grand. And I won. So, woo! Yeah! So that was pretty fun. So if there's any single ladies, come and get some, you know. But I got fired at 2:35. And the girl I went up against got fired at 3:20. She went over. So, that was cool. But was she hot? Is that what you asked? Was she hot? I don't know. I didn't give a I was too busy counting my money. She wasn't at the same job as me. She was at a completely different job, so I didn't even get to meet her until they said who won. And that was in L.A. So, I have to mention this. I just says if there's any single ladies. I just recently got engaged. Woo! Thank you. Thanks. She's pregnant, and but don't worry, it's not mine. But I think I'm gonna stick with her. She's pretty cool. I gave her everything. Hey, my name's Rob Little. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah.
Awesome job. Come on, Rossis, one more time for Rob Little.
If you're only going to be there for 2 years, then I would say no, because it's hard to recapture that kind of money in only 2 years. Hello, I'm Ken Ferrier from Port City Property Exchange. We started this company about 8 years ago to save people money on commissions in order to sell their home. Many people cannot afford to sell their home with a real estate agent with the commissions that were standard. With our company, people can start off with a commission rate of only 3% to sell their home. We have a variety of programs, including full service and seller assist programs. For 3%, we will actually take care of all of the advertising, promoting, negotiating, and organizing of the closing. The only difference is the seller shows their own home for 3% commission versus a high commission rate. So give us a call.
Rossi's, the place to go for comedy and live entertainment, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Laugh your off with some of the funniest comedians from around the country, starting at 8:30 p.m. So you can get a seat, come in early. On Friday and Saturday, after the great laughs, great music hits the stage with West Michigan's finest bands. And if you're looking for laughs and great entertainment, you know where to come. It's Rossi's. Thank you for joining us for Rossi's Comedy Showcase. Don't miss it every week on WMKG at 7:30 every Monday, or catch the comedians live at Rossi's every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, starting at 8:30 p.m. It's all at Rossi's, comedy at its best.
Hello, I'm Ken Ferrier from Port City Property. In today's market, there's a need for a different kind of real estate company. With the people losing their jobs in West Michigan and the need for savings of their equity, people need to look at alternative ways to sell their home and maybe stay involved themselves. The seller knows the home better than anybody, and they can help to sell the home and at the same time save a lot of money on commission. We also have a full service program at a flat rate fee. This also saves you a lot of money. But you get the benefits of having the real estate agent show the property and do the full service. So give us a call.
Welcome to Rossi's Comedy Showcase. Some of the finest and funniest comedians in the country. Stop here first, and you can see them only at Rossi's, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Get ready for a half hour of highlights. It's Rossi's Comedy Showcase.
You guys are going to love this guy. This guy's hilarious. He just got back from a week in Vegas. He's a star of his own Showtime special. Please give a hand for Mr. Steve Brewer. Yeah! Let him hear it.
last week. I was in Vegas. I love Vegas. You guys like Vegas? I love it. You know why? Prostitution's legal. Had a woman come up to me and my wife. She goes, I'll do things to you your wife won't do. My wife goes, here's $50. Go make